past continues to grow. They praise the drive, the dedication, but fail to see the slow starvation of mental peace. Simple rest, putting my endurance to the test. The passive aggressive tone they send, a message I can't comprehend. Why we sacrifice our sanity for titles and for vanity. I bite my tongue, I smile and nod, concealing how I pray to God to find a window, a single break before the fragile frame must shake. The pressure mounts, a tightening vice, crushing the soul beneath the ice. This golden cage, a polished hill, where ambition's soul begins to tell. The numbers dictate, the prophet calls, while silently the spirit falls. And piece by piece, the heart's undone, a masterpiece of ruined blood. By endless meetings, deadlines cruel, breaking every single rule of self-care, peace, and quiet grace. Lost in this relentless toxic race. Closing, the air is thin. Where does the real me begin? The constant hum, the phone's harsh ring is tearing at my every string. I dream of silence, of open space, away from this exhausting chase. But fear holds tight, a heavy chain, whispering that it's all in vain. Just one more hour, one more report, a silent scream of last resort. The system's built to wear you down, to conquer and to take your crown of inner peace and healthy mind, leaving only the hollow kind. The pressure mounts, a tightening vice, crushing the soul beneath the ice. This golden cage, a polished hill, where ambition's soul begins to tell. The numbers dictate, the prophet calls, while silently the spirit falls. And piece by piece, the heart's undone, a masterpiece of ruined fun. By endless meetings, deadlines cruel, breaking every single rule of self-care, peace, and quiet grace. Lost in this relentless toxic race. The grind keeps turning, the gears still mesh, leaving nothing but flesh and ash. Just a whisper now, fading out. From ancient roots where Shinto sleeps, beneath the shade that cedar keeps, the sun ascends on eastern shores, where time both flows and still adores. The mountains might, the ocean's blue, a heritage forever new. The paper screen, the sliding door, holding the peace we long for more. The quiet grace of simple things, the sound the temple bell still brings, a delicate blend of old and new, where steel and stone meet bamboo too. Oh, Nippon, land of silent strength, a culture spanning every length, from neon gleam to garden moss. You count the beauty, never the loss. With spirit forged and patience steel, the depth of heart that you reveal, a timeless art, a gentle hand, the wondrous soul of this proud land. We bow to discipline and care, the beauty that is everywhere. In Kyoto's lanes where geishas tread, beneath the lantern softly spread, the rustling silks, the quiet pace, a remnant of a bygone grace. We watch the craftsman hone his skill, the dedication of the will, the tea ceremony, sacred rite, a moment bathed in inner light. The fragile bloom of cherry trees, surrendered softly to the breeze. Sakura falls, a pink cascade, a metaphor for life displayed in fleeting beauty, pure and deep. The promise is the nature key. Nippon, land of silent strength, a culture spanning every length, from neon gleam to garden moss. You count the beauty, never the loss. coexistence so divine. The sense of self, the deep respect, the values that the soul connect. You rise and build a careful mind, leaving no single soul behind. The kindness shown in every deed, planting a necessary seed. From haikus, perfect measured form, to weather every passing storm. You hold a depth the world must know, the steady light that makes you glow. Oh, Nippon, land of silent strength, a culture spanning every length. From neon gleam to garden moss, you count the beauty, never the loss. With spirit forged and patience steel, the depth of heart that you reveal. A timeless art, a gentle hand, the wondrous soul of this proud land. We bow to discipline and care, the beauty that is everywhere. Arigato for all you show, the seeds of wonder that you sow. Japan, the grace you hold within. Let the endless journey now begin. The calendar turned to the gentle spring. A thousand promises the soft winds bring. The branches bursting, clouds of white and rose. A silent fleeting beauty that everyone knows. They hang suspended, perfect and so bright. A borrowed splendor in the pale sunlight. From bud to bloom, the journey is so fast. A lovely vision that was never built to last. We walk beneath the canopy we hold so dear, and whisper hopes the fragile blossoms here. Oh, Sakura, born of the spring sky, you teach us how to beautifully say goodbye. Ephemeral pink dust released upon the air, a dancing resignation, a sorrow we can bear. You fall like snow, but warmer on the cheek, a fragile strength the poets often seek.
zone.
In mountain streams, the water runs so cold, a refuge from the stories to be told. We watch the fireworks, the dazzling light, exploding colors in the velvet night. The indigo of the summer sky, so deep. Oceans guard the secrets that they keep. And really seen the mountains blaze in scarlet golden fire, fulfilling nature's passionate desire. The maples turn their mommy-G so bright, a stunning farewell to the fading light. The harvest moon hangs round and full and low, a time for quietness, a gentle thoughtful glow. The air is crisp, the shadows grow so long, a melancholy beauty in the final song.
Silence is the word that spoke. The pines are dusted white along the ridge, a pure untouched landscape on the frozen bridge.
The warmth of heart, the comfort of the country low, watching the flakes descend in soft and steady glow. The ounce steam rises in the cold clean air, washing away the burdens that the spirit bears. A time of stillness, promise held in trust, waiting for the turning of the pink spring dust. The scroll is rolled but never quite complete. Preparing for the turning ever sweet. Haruna Tsuaki for you, forever they weave. The beauty of Japan that we believe. The Yamanote hums, a steel serpents crawl beneath the towers that stand immensely tall. Shinjuku's glare, 1,000 screens alight, swap in the darkness for synthetic night. A million footsteps cross the Shibuya floor, never a pause, always demanding more. Each station stop, a world in fast-paced grace, a silent army in a timeless race. From suit-clad rush to Harajuku bride, contrasts collide in a beautiful sight. Oh, Tokyo, you city of the stars divide, where ancient silence and the future ride. A neon symphony, a frantic pulsing beat, concrete and calm on every crowded street. You hold the whispers of the Edo past, and towers built to forever fiercely last. The rhythm of the heart, the energy unbound, the greatest city on the turning ground. The vending machine, a beacon on the wall, serving warm comfort when the late hours call. The tiny bars and golden guys-tied maze, sharing small secrets through a smoky haze. Beneath the wires, the trains connect and thread, a complex system that's meticulously bred. From Roppongi's pulse to Ginza's polished sheen, 1,000 stories played upon the scene. The smell of ramen steam upon the glass, watching the tireless human torrent pass. Oh, Tokyo, you city of the star divide, where ancient silence and the future ride. A Tokyo calls and we must turn and obey. The pulse goes on in the city we belong. Tokyo rhythm, Tokyo rhythm. Beyond the screens where shadows softly play, lantern glow, she starts another day. Not just a face, a canvas deeply wrought, every movement perfectly taught. A whisper in the okay is hallowed space. Her presence holds an ancient, timeless grace. The silk kimono, a story in its full, secrets and beauty, bravely to be told. No easy smile, oh, no shallow fleeting glance. Her calculated art, a mesmerizing dance. She is the painted grace, a living, breathing art, master of silence, conqueror of heart. With eyes that hold the wisdom of the years, she calms the storms and vanquishes the fears. The strength of steel in a fragile, gentle form, a steady beacon through the coming storm. She walks the path, a discipline so deep, the true geisha's code, the promises to keep. Yeah, yeah. The shamisen sings a melody so clear, dispelling doubts, calming every fear. Her voice a stream both crystal and profound, on sacred ground where beauty can be found. A pouring tea, a ritual, precise and slow, a quiet focus, making spirits glow. Each gesture learned from centuries gone by, a perfect form is beneath the watching sky. She reads the air, the unspoken words unsaid, a subtle power in the wisdom in her head. She is the painted grace, a living, breathing art, master of silence, conqueror of heart. With eyes that hold the wisdom of the years, she calms the storms and vanquishes the fears. The strength of steel in a fragile, gentle form, a steady beacon through the coming storm. She walks the path, a discipline so deep, the true geisha's code. Some see the mask, the powder and the paint, misunderstanding, calling her a saint, or something less, a fantasy designed, but fail to grasp the power of her mind. It's a spirit forged in fire and in ice, paying the ultimate artistic price to hold the culture vibrant and so grand, the living treasure of this ancient land. A strength unseen behind the measured step, the quiet confidence that she has kept. The night descends, the lanterns softly gleam. She embodies grace, a captive in a dream, a timeless soul in discipline control. The geisha's art makes its mark on your heart. Yeah. master's hand, a skill refined across the silent land. To give your best, though victory may seem far. Guided by the light of a distant guiding star, the quiet strength that shines in times of stress, a moral compass we cannot suppress. This is the Almeida Damashi, the soul unbroken and so pure, the silent vow that we must still endure. A humble heart in service to the whole, the spirit's discipline, the fire that makes us whole. From samurai sword to farmer's steady hand, the deep respect for the heart of this land. A resolute will that will not bend or break for dignity's sake, and for the choices we must make. And for the choices we must make. It's in the choices we must. It's in the shadows measured, slow design, in every brushstroke sharp and yet so fine. The deep awareness of a higher rule to never waver, never play the fool through generations. Carved into the bone, a pride and self that stands completely on its own. Not arrogance, but true self-worth defined, the highest standard for the heart and mind. And for the choices with the vacate, and for the choices spirits make. The spirit lies so empires rise and cease, a strength of silence and a depth of peace. The inner fire rising ever higher. Yamano Damashi, Yamano Damashi, Yamano Damashi, Yamano Damashi. Past the temple's old and the neon bright, there is a portal to another light. The train doors open and the rush begins into the world where fantasy always wins. A pilgrimage made a journey long and far, guided by the glow of a virtual star. The towers rise, a skyline of pure dream, reflecting secrets in a digital stream. The air is thick with sounds of synthesized song. This is the place where we truly belong. Oh, Akihabara, the electric shrine, where otaku hearts and circuits intertwine. From manga stacks to screens of dazzling size, the world outside is muted by your lies of endless play, of heroes strong and bold, a golden future in stories yet untold. We bow to the idols, we kneel at the arcade in this perfect sanctuary, beautifully made. The maid cafe doors a greeting sweet and low, serving a magic where the coffee starts to flow. A world of master and of gentle soft command, a perfect escape built by a careful hand. Down narrow aisles, the figures stand in line, PVC deities impeccably fine. The flashing lights, the rhythmic loud pachinko beat, a sensory overload that can't be beat. We search for treasure, for the rare and the obscure, the collector's passion, something truly pure. Oh, Akihabara, the electric shrine, where otaku hearts and circuits intertwine. From manga stacks to screens of dazzling size, the world outside is muted by your lies of endless play, of heroes strong and bold, a golden future in stories yet untold. We bow to the idols, we kneel at the arcade in this perfect sanctuary, beautifully made. They see the surface, judge the outside show, the funny costumes and the rapid rising flow, but fail to grasp the dedication deep, the honest passion that the faithful keep. This isn't just a store, it is a kind of church, the destination found after a weary search, where all the misfits find a place to summer keep us calling, and the world is falling into the dream.
The cold steel rests against the waiting hand, the sharpest point in all this ancient land. He stands alone upon the silent hill, governed by a singular unbending will. The silken iron of the armor gleam, a living legend in a fading dream. His life is measured by the single strike, a perfect honor that the world can never like. He hears the winds that whisper in the pines, reading the warnings in the cosmic signs. He is the samurai, forged in fire and ice, paying the final dedicated price. His blood is ink, the scroll is Bushido, a path of honor that the few can only know. No fear of death, only the fear of shame. He lives and dies to elevate the family name. The master's voice, the mission clear and true, a loyalty deeper than the sky's deep blue. The discipline is etched upon his face, each movement timed with calculating grace. The drawn katana is the lightning flash, a deadly silence in a sudden clash. He knows the cost of every single breath, a lifetime spent preparing for his death. He takes the tea, the ritual slow and deep, while dark necessities his silent soul must keep. He is the guardian of a fragile peace, a quiet strength that only years in grace. He is the samurai, forged in fire and ice, paying the final dedicated price. His blood is ink, the scroll is Bushido, a path of honor that the few can only know. No fear of death, only the fear of shame. He lives and dies to elevate the family name. The master's voice, the mission clear and true, a loyalty deeper than the sky's deep blue. The world shifts fast, the seasons quickly turn, but in his heart the ancient lessons burn. He sees the future fading from the past, knowing his kind was never built to last. A tragic beauty in his final stride, with nowhere left for the proud soul to hide. The lone devotion to a falling star, he is the reason for the men you are. He bows once more beneath the fading light, a shadow warrior in the endless night. Blade is quiet, the vow is paid. Samurai, samurai,
The city sleeps, or so they think they do, but on the asphalt a new light breaks through. A velvet shadow sleek and moving low, my midnight muse with eyes that softly glow.
She's got that walk, a silent, graceful sway.
Commands the pavement at the close of day. No rush, no fuss, just fluid, cool control. A secret knowing deep within her soul. And in on the urban scene. A subtle wink, a head turn in the crowd, speaking my presence, confident and loud. They might stare or they might just criticize, but I'm too busy shining in their eyes. My spirit free, my choice is bold and clear, dispelling doubt, conquering every fear. Just like my cat, who doesn't give a damn. I stride with purpose, truly who I am. She's got that feline swagger, I got my city glow. Together we own every place we go. A touch of mischief, a flash of knowing eye. We're ruling concrete, soaring to the sky. With every step, a whisper and a stare, unapologetic beyond all compare. Yeah, cat and queen, a duo, bold and bright, bringing our own kind of magic to the sky. Call it wild, some call it untamed, but this is living beautifully proclaimed. The independence that the feline shows, the strength to shine wherever the wind blows. No need for rules, no need to play it safe, just living out the truth on life's wild turf. With whiskers twitching or with glitter bright, we conquer darkness, turning day to night. So I'll just walk a legend on the street, from alley shadows to the pulsing beat. Feeling grace, this amazing place. Catwalk queen. Screen time finish, notification off. Time to ditch the digital flow. Mirror check, my look is fierce. Tonight we're breaking through the pierce. No apologies for my vibration. Fueling up a celebration. We walking slow, but the energy bursts, putting all the haters in the worst. Yeah, the bar is buzzing with the quiet flow until the gals decide to go. Mix the drinks and mix the style. Gonna make this moment worth the while. You see us glowing in the dark, leaving our electric mark. Forget the small talk, cut the line tonight. The only clock is mine. We're here to level up the night, flashing like a laser light. Shots in hand, we raise the glass, making moments that will last from 0 to 100 speed. This is exactly what we need. Say no to the boring cliche. We're the future of today. Throw your hands up, feel the heat, can't resist this heavy beat. He said my fashion was too much. I said, baby, you're out of touch. We don't follow trends, we make them glow. Watch the whole world start to know. Sipping on champagne and cider, feeling like a fierce outsider. The bass is shaking the foundation, a full-scale gal invasion. My highlights shining like a star, showing them exactly who we are. Don't need a reason, don't need a plan, just live your life inside this band. We take the freedom that we found, spinning the whole world around. Tonight we're the headline news, nothing left to lose. We're here to level up the night, flashing like a laser light. Shots in hand, we raise the glass, making moments that will last from 0 to 100 speed. This is exactly what we need. Say no to the boring cliche. We're the future of today. Throw your hands up, feel the heat, can't resist this heavy beat. Yeah, can't resist this heavy beat. Meet me at the diner spot before the club gets super hot. Got my tube top and my cargo pants, ready for the late night dance. We need some sugar, we need some caffeine. That's hangover cure you've seen. Sipping on a hot pink Coe. Yeah, this is where we so boring. My backpack's full of merch, my heart is full of doubt. I need a quest, a reason, a way to power out. Then I see the neon sign, watch a love, my wallet cries a little, but my soul is cute, cute, cute. I step inside the magic, leave the normie world behind. For 30 minutes bliss, I'll pay 1,000 yen, it's fine. Welcome back to the realm where the coffee's hot and sweet. I'll draw a perfect heart with my syrup art skin. So I'll bet you I'm trying to fit your heart into now. It's a cycle, the ritual, the sweetest silly line. I'm waiting for your blessing, or we're killing it right. Waiting for your blessing, Momo-kyun in your eye. The air is thick with fantasy, I switch my focus on. You're an elf from the forest, sure until the early dawn. I practice my own mirror spell, gotta write your name just right. Another triple combo, Oshi photo tonight. My feet are killing me, this apron needs a wash. I wish I had a senpai just to give my hair a toss. But your face lights up completely when I call you Master Dear. That's the real mana potion, makes the awkward disappear. The bill is over 9,000 yen. I have to check my math. Is this the price of happiness or just a sugary path? I see my next paycheck vanish like a boss health bar too fast. But when she says be careful, master, the moment has to last. I'll save the world tomorrow. Right now I need more. Just one more Polaroid picture. Gotta pay to make it so. I live my life by schedules, from anime to stream. My social skills are zero, a nightmare, not a dream. But you exist in 3D, though you dress like 2D's best. You're the perfect compromise that puts my heart at rest. I rehearsed my conversation, I wrote it on my phone. But when you ask me how are you, my memory is blown. My brain just hits the blinking cursor on the screen. I answer back with a whisper. I like the color green. Momo-kyun, this magic circle's fun. You're the master, you're the hero, the best one under the sun. My special little ghost, you're just so shy and so sincere. I know you love the fantasy, so keep your spirit near. Peace, cheese for the camera's click. On 3D you're confused, but the money is all quick. Momo-kyun, the perfect 3.5, where awkwardness is cute and everyone is alive. I see you at my section 3 times a week, I swear. You talk about your figurines and the color of my hair. I know the stats of all your waifus and your main in every game. It's part of the contract here, it's why you know my name. I wish I could remember all the details that you share, but there are 20 masters and 10,000 ways to care. I smile and tilt my head, yeah, this essential pose. You buy another ticket and my little secret Please don't break the barrier, please don't let it fall. Stay a magical warrior, please answer my call. I can't go back to normal, where girls are not a maid. This is my safe haven, the fortress I have made. Is it real? Is it fake? I don't want to know. Just give me one more kyun before it's time to go. I'm grinding out the levels in my job from 9 to 5 to earn the gold for all Murray, so I feel truly alive. But here
ocean man who's getting home. One day I'll hit next level, maybe catch your eye. Every cry for happiness, every end is a potion. We can't spell them, kill smiles riding on. I'm stuck on this high cliff, but I'm waiting with your dreams. The perfect theme that will can't be me, can't be me. We log in, we level up, we do this all again. A complicated friendship on a budget of Kingston. He comes in every Tuesday, sits in the corner booth. He brings me little drawings, a tribute to his youth. He asks me about the latest gotcha and the strongest team comp. I nod and say, amazing, while my mind is in a flow. It's a performance art class, I'm playing the role of Slim. My real life is just homework and trying to make ends meet. But when he smiles, the genuine, pure and goofy grin. For a second, I forget the script. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? They call me the dream weaver, but the dream's just minimum wage. I'm trapped behind the counter on this digital era stage, but I know the hunger, the need to feel complete. So I keep the mold flowing, make the fantasy oh so sweet. He needs a hero moment, and I need the money to pay rent. Unnecessary magic, honestly, heaven sent. Oh, I am gozaimasu, I'm my Luna here to serve. Don't worry about the laundry pile or the masters. Ohio gozaimasu, I'm my Luna here to serve. Don't worry about the laundry pile or the nerves. The star just arrived and he's talking about his manga haul. He's wearing his favorite t-shirt from that anime festival store. He says, my heart belongs to you, but also to a girl on screen. I nod and try to figure out which character he means. I mention a new action show. He says that's for the masses. I pretend I understand the difference between all the different classes. My rock is so flawless, my theories are all set. Did you hear what I just said? I heard a lot of phrases. The plot twist was amazing. I'm busy making waffles. My passion is just blazing. We're talking at each other, but the signals never meet. A tower of misunderstandings, perfectly bittersweet. Just smile and take the order. Just listen to my lore. Together in conversation, knocking on the door. I tried to explain canon and the details of the lore. She just wiped down the tabletop and asked if I wanted more. More tea, more sugar, don't you see the depth of this? Epic 20-year saga, don't you wanna hear the gist? She called my favorite character a super cute princess girl. She completely missed the tragedy, the darkness and the world. It's talking to an NPC with 3 lines in a script, but she's too cute to criticize. My words are neatly clipped. I'll take another checky photo with a piece to sign on the fly and pretend she understands the complex feelings in my eye. I know it's all an illusion, a beautiful cheap trick. She's a professional fantasy and I'm a loyal brick. I stack my money on the counter. I buy into the dream because the real world is too noisy and nothing is what it seems. Here I am, a master, a valued known VIP. In the outside world, I'm just a guy with a bad idea.
last one left the building, the neon light is off. I change out of my uniform, take a tire cough. The scent of strawberry syrup still hangs within the air. I check my social media and see a new post there. It's a blurry photo of me with hearts all over the screen. My God, is my Oshi, the cutest I have seen. A kind of strange affection, a loyalty so true to a girl that I created, a character brand new. And on the after-hours selfie, just Luna, tired and plain. Not the magic maid that heals your deepest pain. I take that train home lonely, no quest but luck in my hand. But I hold the simple feeling that someone understands. I scroll through our past tweets, looking for a hidden sign. A subtle little message that says her heart is mine. I know the rules, I know the line I'm not supposed to cross. It's a professional contract, whatever the emotional cost. But when she made that perfect heart and called me master dear, for one moment the fantasy became crystal clear. I saved the photos to my phone, a gallery of gold, a secret little narrative that never will be told. I know she sees the real me, the person deep inside. She doesn't judge my hobby, she accepts me with pride. This connection is unique, not the same as all the rest. She's dropping me hints, I can feel it in my chest. I'll buy this special checky, I'll use all my savings. See, one day the character will drop the act and run away with me. The camera feed is shaking now, I need to clean the lens. You're walking home, umbrella up, avoiding all your friends. They say you have a private life, a boundary I must keep. But how can I protect you, dear, when I'm supposed to sleep? The logic left me weeks ago, dissolved in coffee steam. My waking hours are shadows of a constant burning dream. I trace your path upon the map, the shortest route you take. And every light that flickers out is for your perfect sake. There's static on the line tonight, the signal's getting weak. My inner voice is screaming things, the words I cannot speak. The girl I see in front of me is not the one who serves, she's just a placeholder, a husk that my true love preserves. I'm crossing borders, breaking rules, I know it's understood. This isn't stalker, paranoia, this is simply true love's good. My love is a satellite, a constant circling gaze, lost in the labyrinthine maze of these obsessive days. I found the key, I made the duplicate a perfect fit. Your perfume lingering on the air, I sit where you would sit. The scent of jasmine and regret, a bittersweet embrace. I never meant to scare you, dear, just sanctify this space. I rearrange the picture frames, the ones you keep inside. I hide the book I saw you read, there's nowhere left to hide. I listen to your silent room, the breathing soft and slow. I'm merging with your atmosphere, your shadow and your glow. They call me names, they say I'm sick, a failure or a creep. But they don't know the promises I make while they're asleep. You said, thank you for coming back, and that's the solemn vow. I'll always be the one who's here, no matter where or how. The wires cross, the circuits This is the black light eulogy sung only in the dark. The final chapter of the fan who missed the vital mark. I want it all or nothing, and now I have a whole of none. My sanctuary shattered, and my final race is run. They took my phone, they took the notes, the letters stained with tears, but they can't touch the memory that conquers all my fears. The maid is gone, the idol fades, the cafe signs are dim. I'm left alone with my own goddess self-made gruesome hymn.
That's her. What's that? I don't want that. No, so you accept that. あの夜の love you 弱った勢いそれとも genuine desire あの日から全てが狂った The universe shifted 君の困った顔それが the first sign of the inevitable end 友達のふりをするのが I wish I had been better at pretending The regretful day と恋をしたのは間違った回り道あの頃に戻りたい Before the confession messed up everything 君の優しさは Always meant for a friend not a lover この後悔が私の胸を焦がす Let's let it run Can we erase the memory of the kiss? Can we erase the memory of the kiss? Where わかるは取るでもどこか cold and for